you, everybody. So yeah, I'm Cedric. I'm 48 and a half years old, which probably makes me the oldest person almost in the room. I am French. I've been in Prague for 13 years. My Czech is terrible. I'm initially an engineer in artificial intelligence when in 1992 it was supposed to be the next big thing. It wasn't back then, but I used to be fluent in Lisp, Scheme, and any functional programming language. Lambda calculus, I also want closure, which was interesting. And for the past 20 years, I've been an internet entrepreneur. Hello. People. Jim said it, I created my first company in '96, and since then I've only been working for startups, either my own startup, because I'm kind of a creative type, so I wake up in the morning and say, I've got an idea, I'm going to be a millionaire, I'm going to change the world. So, or startup from other people. Some of you might know Jiwa, the gaming company, the Czech gaming company. So I'm known for the guy who turned around and saved Jiwa back in 2011. And in 2013, StartupYard, which has been around since 2011, contacted me and asked me if I could take it over and give it another boost. So because of my background as a developer and because of my background as an entrepreneur, it made a lot of sense for me to jump into that role and start helping young people, developers, entrepreneurs to go from an idea all the way to business, raising money, acquiring users, customer, making money, and maybe for those of them who are lucky, sell that business and start working for the rest of their life. So that's my background. I've been doing StartupYard for 3 years, and basically what I like to say is my job is to help people turn an idea into a product vision. That's very important, because an idea sometimes is not a product vision. A product vision means that you understand that you're solving a problem for a very specific type of people, that the people are willing to pay some cash for you to solve that problem. And then taking from the product vision to turn it into a business. So that's what we do, that's what I do. So what is StartupYard? What is an accelerator? You probably know incubators, you probably know accelerators. It's like Coca-Cola and Cofra. Not the same thing, right? An incubator is a co-working space. It provides you with infrastructure. You can go, you can rent a space. There's a few incubators in Prague. An accelerator is a completely different type of animal. It is an investment program. It means that our job is to find people like you, people who have a job at Cessna, and in the evening they work on their own idea during the weekend, and they want to solve something, they want to create a business, but they do need some help. So our job is to help those people grow into business people and grow their businesses into something really, really valuable. Just to give you a little bit of name dropping, behind us, our shareholders are Rockaway, Credo Venture, Michal Ilik, the guy who wrote the search engine for Cessna, and other people. How does it work? If you have an idea, if you think you can solve a problem in a way that nobody else can solve, you can apply to an accelerator like StartupYard. So you apply, you have a form to fill up, and you can be selected. Only 3% of the people who apply to our program get selected. I think people tell me it's easier to get to Harvard than into StartupYard. I don't know the statistic from Harvard. But if you accept it, it can literally, and you have to trust me for that, make the difference between life or death of your business. I told you I'm an entrepreneur for 20 years. I like to say I turned code into businesses, and I wish 20 years ago, in the past 20 years, there were accelerators. You know, I started, I made a lot of mistakes, I learned by myself, grow, you try, you do stuff, you fail, you try again, and then you succeed. So an accelerator is really, really a support for you. So how do we support you? Well, we give you cash. 30,000 euro. That's not a lot of money. In fact, you can go to the bank and get a loan for 1 million crowns. It's exactly the same amount, almost. So the value is not from the cash. You still get some cash, but the value is not there. The value is in the network. The value is in the connection that you get and the knowledge that you get from an accelerator. What does that mean? At StartupYard, we have what we call mentors. We have 125 mentors. These are not technical people. These are business people. In fact, we never, ever, despite the fact I'm a total geek, we never talk about technology at StartupYard. The only thing we talk about is who's your customer? What problem are you solving? How are you going to price it? How are you going to monetize it? How are you going to position yourself against competition? Because you have competition, it's not what you might think. How are you going to hire people? How are you going to grow? So that's what we really, really focus on. I always consider that the team who comes to StartupYard, I had 2 beers already, and a glass of wine, because of me. I always say to them, guys, you are the rocket scientists. You know what you're building, but you probably have not a lot of idea on how to market it, and how to sell it. And that's what we're going to do. So our mentors, I'll give you a few examples. We have, we work with Google, we work with Cezna, Yoshimatena is one of our mentors. We work with Microsoft, we work with all the banks. We work with the telco, we work with all the big players. So the mentors are the CEOs of those companies, board members of the company, or commercial business people from those companies. And the job is to come and meet with you during those 3 months, if you select it, work with you and help you figure out really the reason to exist for your business. That's the first thing that they do with us. And also they open the doors. Imagine during the first months, you have, if you're part of the program, 100 meetings in 20 days. 100 business meetings in 20 days. 100 business meetings with head of industries in 20 days. Now, if you're working, for example, on a seamless payment solution, how do you feel about meeting the head of commercial banca? How do you feel about meeting the head of Raiffeisen Bank? And so on and so forth. Because those mentors, they are here to listen to you because they're dying, literally dying for innovation, for disruption, and for technology. So they're really, really keen to listen to you, and they're really, really keen to help you. So if you meet with them and you have something for them, they will offer you to do some pilot implementation, for example. And I have a lot of examples, and only 10 minutes, so I need to talk faster and faster. The second month we do knowledge transfer. So we try to equip you with all the skills and knowledge that you need to grow a business. Let me give you some examples. We teach you how to write a press release. We teach you how to, I don't like the word teaching because it's not school, but we tell you how to do financial projection, how to do user projection, how to do efficient online advertising, how to optimize your web page, how to care about data protection and IP. We also have one of the favorite workshops. One of the favorite workshops that our startups have is how to present. We have a voice coach that helps you how to present. And then the last month, we introduce you to investor. We make sure you have a sound business plan, and we introduce you to investor. So we've done it since 2011. We have accelerated 51 startups since 2011. 60% of the startups are still alive. 60% of the startups who have been through our program still exist. Compared to, if you start something today, you have 90% chance to fail in the next 15 months. Okay, so it really makes a difference between life and death. What kind of startup? We have decided to focus on the rocket scientists, as I like to call them. We focus on, we're not looking for fintech startup, we're not looking for insurtech startup, we're not looking for ad-tech startup, we're looking for deep technology startup. People who work on advanced technology, whether it's machine learning, AI, robotics, VR, AR, crypto. We have 2 amazing crypto startups. We have 1 really cool blockchain startup as well. And what we do, we're like, okay, you guys are really working on something really, really cool technically, which is really hard to replicate and to copy. And we're going to really do everything we can to help you get onto the market. We're going to connect you with the right people. Our network is worldwide. It's not just, just here in the Czech Republic. In fact, it's a completely international program. I'll give you some names. Maybe you have heard from those companies. Darmegidlo, 2012, was a StartupYard company. Brandon the Sea, 2012, if you know them, was a StartupYard company. More recent, Tescalal, security company, which is securing the whole O2, ICASA, EET, Babish thing, is a StartupYard company. Neuron Soundware, which won Napad Roku last year, as well as Startup Roku, which is a AI plus IoT company that listens to machines to detect anomalies, is a StartupYard company. This year, Rosum, which is a startup from Peter Baudis, maybe some of you know him, he's one of the writers of Git, I saw there's a Git book here, is a StartupYard company. Really technical people with really strong technical skill, but really, they're going to hate me if they hear me say that, but no clue how to market, no clue how to sell. And this is our added value. So that's what we do. So right now, we do a program every year. I've just finished the last program in March. We have 7 startups. And the next program will be in September. And right now, we're looking for the next superstar. The next people who are, as I said, during the weekends, evening, working on something. 75% of the people who apply to StartupYard, of the businesses who apply to StartupYard, are not businesses. They are not incorporated companies. They're just friends, like you, working on the idea, and one stage they go, so what do we do with all that code? Shall we, what's the next step? Well, the next step is probably an accelerator. We're also extremely well connected with Techstar, 500 Startup, Y Combinator. In fact, we do introduce our startup directly to those guys. We have mentors from Y Combinator, we have mentors from Techstar and from 500 Startup. I'm pretty sure you might know some of those names. So the next program is in September, October, November, 3 months here in Prague, not far away from here. So if you're working on AI, if you're working on machine learning, if you're working on IoT, if you're working on VR, AR stuff, if you're working on crypto, both on the security side and the blockchain side, I would be very interested to have a conversation with you. I would be very interested to understand what you're trying to do, your vision, and to see if we can help you. Because if we think we can help you, we will invite you to the program, and I can guarantee you it's going to make a huge, huge difference between today and tomorrow. I think I've done my 10 minutes. It's fascinating.
It was good.
I have one more thing to say.
Yes.
Cedric doesn't seem like it. He's extremely shy. So go up to him and he'll be really happy to talk to you, but you might not just like.
I am what we call an extroverted, introverted geek. So as a way to fight my introversion, I try to be extremely extroverted, so it works, except if you know me well. So yeah, don't hesitate to really talk to me. If you're working on something, if you have an idea, we can help. We take startup from prototype idea all the way to startup who already have customers and revenue but no real traction. And we can help with knowledge, with connection, a little bit of cash. So do not hesitate.
Can I just question?
Sure.
Let's say I have my side project, whatever, sure. Maybe in AI or robotics or whatever. I have my daytime job. We are with my friends working on that project, and we apply. What should we and we are expecting? What should we expect to happen? You said it's starting on September. Doesn't mean we are dedicating to this project, or we are quitting our job and totally dedicated to this idea. What will happen?
First, why did you do it in the first place? If you didn't do it in the first place, to that be your main job, I don't know what you're doing.
No.
That's the first point. It's a very important point. Second, yes, it's a full-time program. It's from Monday to Friday, 9 to very late, and it's extremely intense. I said 100 meetings in 20 days, 20 workshops in 20 days, and then all the catch-up on all the meetings as well, and all the work we do together. So it's a full-time thing. But again, what do you want to do with your life? Do you want to spend the weekend coding, or do you want to be successful? Yeah, that's fine.
And the program is for 3 months?
3 months. 3 months and once a year.
Okay.
So it's...
I have a question. What do you want in exchange?
So, now a very good question. It's free to be part of the program. So if you don't have a company, we incorporate the company with you, and we take 5% of that company. And then we, as I said, we have a little bit of cash, 30,000 euro for each startup. If you want to take the cash and you don't have to take the cash, we ask for another 5%. So in exchange, we ask for 5% or 5% plus 5% in exchange for the 30,000 euro.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
I think there were some more questions. So, yeah.
What is the fail rate?
40%.
30%, because 70% are still exist. And we have sold 5 companies so far. Daveidlo, Brand Embassy, Travel Atus, and a couple of others you've never heard of.
Okay, cool. Any more questions?
More questions?
Okay.
My email is Cedric
Yes.
at StartupYard.com. And I'm on Twitter, I'm on Facebook, I'm on LinkedIn, I'm on everywhere. Okay, thank you.